Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack and Letty are still in Lake Jackson. Linda's behind the camera, but she's not going to say anything.
I'm not.
There she is. She called my bluff. So, welcome back. I know it's another crockpot thing, but this is supposed to be outstanding. I found it in a recipe cookbook thing, and I want to try it. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, ring the little bell, and be sure to check our link for our merch. We got fake hands, spatulas, and aprons, and all that kind of cool stuff, and I'll even autograph it for you if you want me to. Link down to the thing, and let's just get into the recipe. Alright, so you're going to need apples. You can use red, you can green, sweet, tart, whatever you like. So you're going to need 4 to 6 of those. You want a box of Red Hots and a bag of caramels, some butter, cinnamon, that you're going to need that, definitely. Some brown sugar, keep it in my jar here. Some whipped cream, that's completely optional, it's up to you guys. And a little bit of actual apple juice, man. Alright, so first things first, you need to core your apples. If you don't have an apple core, get your peeler thing, man. It's got this bent tip on it. Here, I'm going to show you how to do this. You just go around, you're going to make a perforated edge by just stabbing all the way through. Make sure that whatever you're stabbing on top of, like a cutting board or something, can take the damage, though. Don't be stabbing on top of Mom's good china or, just directly into the counter. But yeah, once you do that, reach to the bottom, boop, and push, pops right out. There's your core. Don't put your thumb all the way in there. You can end up getting it stuck. But, there you go. Yep, that's core. So do all those. So once you get all those done, now we're supposed to skin according to the recipe, like the first quarter to 3/4 of the apple. Now I don't know if that's just down or out from the core, so I'm just going to do the tops of them here. I don't know why, man. Like why this is a thing, other than it makes it smoother and kind of holds on the butter and stuff later. You'll see. So you want to make sure that these all fit into your crock pot here. Excuse my focus here. This camera is going all over the place. Make those fit, and if they don't, I have an idea for this other one. So we'll get to that. Just do it that way. But I got an idea. We'll get back to that. So now that you've got these on here, you want to go ahead and get half a cup of your apple juice. Just go ahead and put that right on top, man. Just give it a little sprinkle in there, and then it's going to cook down at the bottom, so that'll be fine. So doesn't have to be covered each one. Then get your caramels, take the plastic off, take the plastic off, take the plastic off. I can't say that once. You want to take the plastic off of those and put 2 into each one of your apples. If they don't fit because you cut the core too small, just go ahead and cut them in half and wedge them down in there. It'll fit, trust me. Just put your thumb on it, push it down in there. Oop, yeah, see. Now, you get all that done, get your brown sugar, and you want 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, how it's supposed to fit, I didn't think it was going to. Best way to do it is just kind of take the end of your spoon and just kind of wedge it down in there. A lot of this is going to end up piled on top, and when it cooks, melt down into it. So, like I said, get your second one, put it right on top, boop, 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 and kind of mash it in there. So, once you get all those done, get your Red Hots and put 3 to 4 in each one of these. Now, if you have any friends, fans, producers, co-workers, patrons sitting around, then they want to try this, but they don't like the artificial cinnamon flavor in most of these candies, go ahead and pull those off. Put those off on the other ones. Right? That's what I'm going to do right over here, because I got a friend that doesn't like that. So just do it that way. Once you get that done, you want to take about 1/4 of a tablespoon. It's like the thinnest line on the edge of the butter thing, and go ahead and cut those off and just put it right on top. This is what makes it exceptionally unhealthy. Not just the brown sugar and caramel stuff. Get you a little bit of your cinnamon, sprinkle it right on top. Again, that's the taste. That's kind of an option, I guess. It's up to you, but this is what makes it really good. Now, if you got one of these that doesn't fit, I just cut it in half, and I'm going to just doctor it up just like I did the other ones. Going to put 2 caramels, going to get 2 things of brown sugar, even though it's only half an apple. Like, I think I'm doubling this one up. So kind of put that on there. Get our Red Hots, sprinkle them on. I've just tried to make this one, and this one actually turned out the easiest to eat because it didn't have skin all the way around it. So if you want to do it in halves like this, or you got a big enough crock pot or like a Dutch oven or something where you can do it in halves, do it in halves. But give it a little bit of brown sugar, get you covered. You're going to put it on low for 4 hours. So just put it on 4. Boop, there we go, 4. And put it on low, put it on 4 hours, and then come back. Now, I apologize, I bumped my thumb against it, so it's better clarity, but it is darker in here. It's almost like I didn't have the lights on. Now, This looks outstanding for where it is. Just get you a spoon. Careful, this is going to be bad hot. Just go ahead and scoop it out. Put it on a small plate or put it in a bowl. I put it in a bowl because I was going to scoop some of the apple juice and stuff in the bottom. I was worried about these ones with the holes at the bottom, that the caramels and stuff would fall out of the core that we did there. Come to find out that the caramel sealed it pretty good. There's only a little bit of meltage there. But that worked out pretty well. So do that, ladle on a little bit of that apple juice, and then dress it with whipped cream. Done. This is one of the greatest things ever. Again, whipped cream is completely optional. It's up to you. But this was relatively cheap. I think even our bag of caramels was like $1, and then Red Hots, when you get the little box ones, are like 98 cents. So your apples were your biggest expenditure, unless you're cutting your whipped cream for like $1. So this is amazing. Go to the dollar store, you get this together. This made 5.5, because I just ate the other half of that other apple. But this worked out. It fit our budget really well, and it tastes great. Makes your house smell outstanding. So give this one a try, would you? And there you have it, folks. Some super sweet, kind of crusty, but perfect apples for dessert, or like summer treat kind of thing. It's almost like an apple pie without bread. It's outstanding. If you do it differently, you want to see us do it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments. Thank you very much for putting in comments. It helps us out. And any kind of likes do too. It helps with the algorithm. You can also find us on social media. Let us know over there on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon, Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, at all those. And then you can find us at Instagram at Living Between. We had to shorten it over there. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to go eat some apples and try to figure out what happened to my camera. Laters.